Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to go over why you don't know your true life path number. So when you look at numerology, we have the Pythagorean standpoint that's going to cover that you have a single digit life path number. You add everything together unless you have a karmic debt or unless you're a master number, meaning 11, 22, 33 for master numbers. For karmic debt, 13, 14, 16, or 19. So that's a paramount thing to know for Western numerology. However, for Eastern numerology, which actually came first, the compound number actually means a lot. And the thing about it is that you can have multiple life path numbers. And in Chaldean tablets, we call this the major destiny or Vedic number, and then minor destiny or Vedic number. So what this means is that when you add together your birthday, for instance, I'm May 25th, 1994, they'll do it in a way where in which they did tell Pythagoras you can do the year, the month, the day separately, but that's your minor. So like everything else in the West, we get like the bad end of the stick. We get everything that's like okay, but not the most accurate. And that's why the Eastern side of the world even now is taking over, and that's a whole other conversation, not for YouTube. But you have to understand, guys, that there's secrets and glitches to numerology that are not being discussed online, and that nobody's going to have it on their website because truthfully they can't really post it. A lot of stuff I'm going to say today is like I'm going to have to give you guys a lot of insinuations. You have to just put the pieces together. But you have two life path numbers, essentially, most of you. Some of us have just like one, depending on if the year is just like a 2002, where it's like no matter how you add it up, it's always just going to be the same type of thing, unless you're born like November. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so with this, what it is like I'm May 25th, 1994, right? So 1994 adds to 23. So I'd add in the original way, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 for May plus 2 plus 5 for the 25, and you got 35 over 8. That's my major destiny number. In Chaldean, that insinuate that I'm supposed to do things using the spoken word and written, and that's how I make money, right? So in Chaldean, your life path number directly tells you what to do for a career, tells you how your life's going to go, and what your strengths and attributes are. So it's almost a combination of your expression number in your life path. So they're very, very to the point with Chaldean. So it's funny that with the Pythagorean in the later years, they made everything more complicated where you have like 26 different numbers that you can choose from, and you have hidden passions and all these bridge numbers and your pinnacle numbers and challenge numbers. In Chaldean, they have things very down to very basic concepts. They have your life path numbers, meaning your major destiny, which is how you add it together in the original way, everything straight across. Then you have the minor destiny, that's going to tell you a little bit about your life path as well. If I'm doing it with the Pythagorean way, May is 5, 25 is 7, the 1994 is a 5 year. Instead of adding 23, just 5. So I get 17 over 8, which insinuates something as well. So what I want you guys to more so know is not that minor destiny, but your major destiny number. Now, for a lot of you, that might change you from being a karmic debt number, some of you to a master number. And that might change some master numbers to just being a regular number. But I'm going to go through each of these numbers for the end of the year, like what the life path compounds actually mean in Chaldean in accordance with the tablets, so you guys have a very clear understanding of what you're walking into with your life path, so that you can use this for the next year and then know how to actually operate based on your real life path, because that's what it is. It's that major destiny number is actually your real life path. The stuff that we've been given in the West, not to be biased, is completely incorrect. Of course, the single digit number is still the same, but even if you're a life path 1 or an 8 or a 5, you're very different from other people with the same life path as you, that single digit number, because the compounds are going to mean a lot more. So when you understand what the compounds actually mean, then you'll understand how to accomplish your life path and also what strengths and weaknesses you possess. And it's going to help you get a better understanding of maybe why certain things are happening in your life and then how to adapt to it. So in this next week, I'm going to go through the numbers 1 through 9, all the compound options, including the master numbers, of course. And then I'm going to show you guys the differences between like how the Western would describe it and the Eastern, so you understand clearly what you're actually walking into. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to go with life path 1s and then keep going all the way until I get till 9, if that makes sense. So it's a very short video today, guys, but just put 2 and 2 together. Understand that Pythagoras learned from these Egyptians, these Chaldeans, numerology, and then he just for some odd reason, not to be a conspiracy theorist, only gave us our minor destiny numbers using the Western code because we separate it from the year, month, day. So for some reason, we're only getting the minor, which actually has very little semblance to our life. So a lot of you that have a life path number, you're wondering like, hey, maybe this doesn't apply to me, or it's just too broad. It's like a sun sign where it's just like, who cares? Like if I'm a Gemini, I'm not like every other Gemini. There's still deacons. There's still specific days that are going to describe different things. It's the same sort of thing. Your major destiny number is going to be very particular to you, the way your rising sign is particular to you in astrology. So when you have that specificity, you're then going to be able to use that to then correlate it with your life and then see how you like it. If you actually like the Eastern description more, or if you still want to continue using the Western, it's completely your choice. Nonetheless, I think it's very paramount for all of us to know this going into a new year, especially a 9 year. It's all about spirituality, the occult, and then bringing completion to our self-identity. So I want to make sure that we're aware of all this stuff. You guys know the description of it and then how it actually works and how it's going to correlate to your life completely. Because you can use this stuff for a few things. I'm going to finish off now. You can use it to understand why your life has gone the way it's gone. You can use it to get your career. You can use it to describe your health and wellness. You can use it to understand your strengths and natural weaknesses. It actually overrides pretty much almost everything else. Once you know this with your birth number and then your name number, meaning the name that you go by the most, which is my next chapter after this, you'll then understand the triangle. I mean, even the pyramids, all these stuff is clues. Like I said, you have to put certain things together. That triangle means a lot. Your birth number, life path number, and name number, and not the expression of the way we describe it in Western, the name number that you go by the most. The name, like my name is Shem Roy, but I go by Shem. That is a vibration as well, 17, right? So there's a reason I chose that instead of even going by Roy. I went by Shem. So for that reason, that vibrated to 8. I chose that as a child, as an adolescent. That had nothing to do with me knowing numerology. Same thing goes for you. A lot of you guys might have short names that you go by that have a lot of semblance to you, and there's a reason for that. That has more attraction than your expression number. It'll tell you more about your strengths and weaknesses as well, and about how fatalistically how your life's going to go. Your name number has a lot of weight to it. So understanding this triangle of numbers is going to give you guys a lot of sense of understanding of who you are as a person, what your purpose should be, and it's going to give you overall leverage in your life to understand why things are going the way they are, and then how to actually change them using the powers that you naturally possess. Now you're going to know what's going on internally, so you can actually affect the external quite directly. So we're going to start off with the life path numbers first, which is the most important one, of course. It's called your major destiny number. In the new year, I'm also going to put out something for these type of readings as well, because I haven't done these type of readings for anybody, where it discusses your major destiny number, minor, your name number, and then also your birth, which we call the psychic number. When you have these descriptions with those numbers specifically, you're going to be able to then, like I said, bend your reality to your will because you understand what true power you possess. With the Pythagorean, the Western numerology ideologies that we're going by right now, I'm not saying it's fabricated, but there's reasonings behind why we don't know our true energy. There's a reason they don't want you to know your real life path number. It's simple as that. And that's all I could say for YouTube. But if you have any questions for me, guys, especially pertaining to like more of that, I guess, conspiracy stuff, DM me on Instagram. In respects to like direct questions about maybe what your life path number is right now, just send me something in the comments section. I'll answer that directly. Aside from that, like, subscribe, holler at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.